Okay guys, in one of my previous tutorials I already set up the Firebase, and here's the entire setup, and we will continue now to actually authorize user with our application. As you can see now, we can access, like, for example, entire app even if we are not logged in. So for example, if we do it like this, we will access the dashboard. So we need to handle that and handle the authorized users to our application. So how we do that? So we first need a service, authentication service. So I will add new file here. We will add authentication service, and we will export class X service. Okay, constructor. We also provide in root. Okay. So what we need first? We need first here private. Yes. And actually we need also equal behavior subject new. Okay, and just give me a second, put $ here, and we will also need the status if user is authenticated. So okay, so this method okay, so for now what we do like connect now. We need now to contact the Firebase to actually check if this user actually is this session, if it's authorized. So we will create the method, and yes, let's check if this is correct. Yes. Okay, what this method does, on every status change on the user currently logged in user with the Firebase, this will trigger. So what we are doing here, we are telling this service to do whenever the status of user changes, to update the token. If we get the user info from the Firebase, we next this, and if not, we put it to false. It's not authorized, authenticated, and also we set the token to null. So this token is not at the moment is not needed, but later on when we will create something else with the API calls, we can use it. So it's really good to have the token here. Okay, so we have a now authenticated user, and now we also need to move the login from here to the auth service. So we call it from the auth service. So we can actually copy this, right, this one, and go to the auth service and paste this login here. Login with Google. We don't need any credentials. We will just for now sign up the user. I don't need anything. Provider, we will import the provider. So what will happen if this is good? I will not handle the errors at the moment, but what will happen? This will trigger this auth state change, and token will be filled. So we don't need to do then and then fill this anything. So we can also do the logout. And that's basically it, what we need. Okay, now we go to our to our login component and delete this and call inject the Auth Service. Okay, here we need to inject the Auth Service. Okay, we are missing the service inside the module. Go to the app module here, providers. Yes, Auth Service, import that there. Okay. What's the problem? Where's the problem? Okay, import is kind of problematic. Okay. And what else do we need? We need to do on dashboard the sign on the dashboard to connect the button sign out. So also import here inside the constructor the service that we create. So actually let's say public, because I will show you something. I already prepared some things to not waste too much time here. This, okay, logout, we don't need to navigate anywhere. Also in the dashboard I will comment this out because of the, just for the clarification of something. This is just the status of the user if it's authenticated or something. So just to show inside the UX UI. So yeah, basically that's it. We can maybe test now how it works. Okay, login component. Let's try it. So we authorize the user with Google. Okay, it's authorized, but it's not navigated. Still, we're missing the guard here to handle this case, and I will show you. So if we do this, so actually we need to check what's going on. We're calling this login with Google, get out, sign it with pop-up. It got, okay, looks like it works. Let me check. But it tells that not authenticated. Okay. We can debug to see what's happening. You never know. Okay, we go to here. Is this even cool? Providing root. I didn't call this method like this. You know, it's pretty much simple. So you see user is authenticated now. So if we do the sign out, not authenticated, and we should log in, we do the login, we go to dashboard and authenticated. So yes, that's basically it. And for this thing, but for the other thing that I want to explain in this tutorial also is a guard service. So for the guard service, it's good to have, you know, now when we do the sign out here, to actually do the user to login page, to navigate user to login page, and also to prevent user to access the dashboard if it's not sign in. So we will add like two guard service. I will show you why and why it's this good. So we will add like Auth Guard service, and we will write okay, constructor, and we add root can activate. Okay, return true. Extend. Actually implements CanActivate. That's import provided in root. Okay, authentication service, we need that, and we provided in root, yes. And now we're allowing all the routes to be activated for the user, but now we can do like contact the authentication service, and actually if user is authenticated, to leave him to to could navigate this. This is not good, I believe. False. Because Auth Guard service true. And we need to import this router here. In both cases, we need private here. Okay. Boolean. Okay, we should add here a return the state of the auth. Okay, one more error here. Okay, router is missing. What's happening here is we need now to do this to add to the routing here. And you know what is this checking? This actually is checking if user is authenticated, allow him to go to that route. If it's not authenticated, just navigate it to the login page and return that he cannot access that route. So we go in the actually, what is this sub component? This login should be removed here, but okay. We go to the module, we find the routing module, and we go dashboard, and we add here can activate, and we add that guard here. This is any path, so we will add this also for you see how we are now navigated out from that route because we are not authenticated. And if I remove this, I will be navigated, okay, for logging, but see now, I can access it. But if I undo this, save, I will be navigated to login. Like whatever I try, this guard is blocking me. So if we type here dashboard, I will not be allowed to navigate here. So now we need the negation for this negative case. So to navigate user to app if it's not, if it's authenticated. So we are adding new file, no, no, not here, sorry. I added to your new file, not rename, I forgot to add yes. Oh, excuse me guys, my mistake. Kinda burned, but what? I removed that spec. File name already exists. Where it is? Okay. No. We can copy entire file here, just change name here, none, can activate, and actually to do the negation of here, and if user is authenticated, we navigate user to, let's say, dashboard, and return true. So if user is authenticated, go there and return the negation of that. Okay. And also do the same for for the yeah, for the routing, sorry. Up routing module, we add it here, we import it. Okay, let's check it out. How we do it. Login, and bam. And if you want to access now the login, you cannot, because you're authorized. You cannot go to the login and do it 2 times. So you need to sign out, and you're automatically navigated out just by this guard service. And this is really good tool. And yeah, so if we try to access the dashboard once again, no, because we're not having the credentials, and the guard is blocking us to navigate to the dashboard. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video and find this helpful, please support me in any way. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.